Welcome to Keyword Matching Options with Google AdWords. My name is James Carter, CEO of Path Marketing. We're an AdWords qualified individual. We help mainly companies in the B2B marketing space to generate more leads and also to nurture them and complete more sales transactions because of that. A couple things about keywords just to understand why the keyword matching options are important. Um, Depending on whether you use phrase match, exact match, or broad match, your results and your return on investment can be entirely different. So a prime example of that would be using something like, say, a noise barrier. We dealt with a noise barrier company the other day. They do highway noise barriers. Sell them all over North America. They're absorptive, and if they were to use, say, a broad match keyword, they would actually be purchasing on their campaign a whole lot of people who are looking for paneling. They have a section called paneling, or a campaign group called paneling. They'd actually be purchasing clicks from a whole bunch of people that are looking for paneling for their music studio. Meaning can change depending on what type of matching strategy you use. And actually, as it turns out, the music industry has a whole lot more searches every day executed on it by people looking to set up a music studio in their basement or a recording studio or that sort of thing. So it can totally change the meaning. So let's take a look at some of them and how they vary. Again, broad match, phrase match, exact match. Negative keywords is actually a way you can just narrow down what you end up paying for. So it's a modifier. The example we'll use is a company that does real estate software. If you choose real estate software, your ad will appear for people that, for broad match, your ad will appear for any of these variations. So commercial real estate software, best real estate marketing software, free real estate software, marketing software. So a prime example would be, say your software is commonly known as real estate software, also known sometimes as real estate agent software, but definitely not real estate marketing software. So here's an example of where your broad match terms might turn up something that's just a little too broad. Also, commercial real estate software is something that may not be, so that may affect how you position or which keyword type you decide to choose to use. Also, with broad match, it can change the actual order of the words, and so it can affect meaning as well. With phrase match, if you bid on real estate software, you're guaranteed that the word real estate software is always going to appear somewhere in that order in your sentence. So hot real estate software, top 10 real estate software for marketing, best real estate software companies, etc. So phrase match is often the most common one used. And exact match is really good as you get more into Google AdWords and you start to understand what your long tail keywords are. You can start to use longer phrases and actually run them on separate campaigns, build separate landing pages dedicated to those phrases. So exact match is going to give you just real estate software. In many markets, if you're starting out, using exact match is going to be a little too narrow, and on the flip side, broad match may be a little too broad. Negative keywords. This is a really important thing to do right off the get-go, especially if you're in, say, the software business is a good example. There seem to be two tiers. There's people that want the right business solution. There's people that want a free business solution. You really want to weed out those ones. If you use things like modifiers like free, wholesaler, reseller, you're going to make sure you're not paying to just show up on the radar of your competitors or on people that are not necessarily qualified. So to do that in your list of keywords when you're building out your campaign in Google AdWords, you just add a negative. So at the bottom of the list, you add negative signs and you add all these negative keywords in here. So in this case, we won't be paying for real estate software reseller, real estate software wholesaler, and real estate software, free real estate software. Also, a thing to be wary of, given that, I don't want to say the R word, but given that we are in a bit of a slump right now, there's a lot of people looking for jobs. So depending on what market you're in, you may get a lot of software developers. If you're in the software business, almost any business, you're going to get people looking for careers, and they spend a lot of time every day sitting at home looking for a job. I mean, I know it's not something that's laughable, but we definitely want to make sure if you're paying top dollar for your clicks that you're not, and you don't need the candidates, that you're not just turning up a whole lot of candidate hits. So a couple things to do. One, we talk about this in more length and more detail with some of our own webinars we run at onepathmarketing.com. Our blog is pathmarketing.com, and that has a lot of detail about keyword strategies, how to develop more keywords, etc., etc. We have a one-on-one level webinar that we run pretty much weekly on B2B lead generation for Google AdWords. Runs about an hour, and usually we run them 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays. So hit our site and feel free to register. It's all free, and we're here to support you. Obviously, we'd love to do business with you once you get some success with it, but really you'll find our job first and foremost is to help you get there. So hope you take the time and pay us a visit. A couple of the webinars, just to go over what's covered. Learn how to build keywords, effective ad text basics, landing page basics, and just things to avoid in online marketing and Google AdWords. That's all for now.